So many people tell you that knowledge is power, and it's actually not true. I see the smartest people that try hard and hard and hard, and they have all this knowledge of business, they have all the degrees in the world, and they can't crack being a millionaire even at age 50, 60, or even 65 when they retire. And then you see 20-year-olds that come out here in a couple of years, grind things out, and kind of just take action and not being the most knowledgeable person, and they become crazy rich millionaires. What are the difference between those people and the people that retire and are broke? What's the difference between people that get really rich and people that don't get really rich? Well, guys, I want to break down how I became a millionaire at 20 years old by using these 3 habits that I think you should be using that can easily help you triple your net worth if you actually hustle, take the action, actually put your head down and do these things. It will help you so much to become a millionaire. It's never about how much you know or the super big secrets to success in real estate wholesaling in becoming an entrepreneur. It's all about what you do and the right ways you do it. And this was so essential for me to become a millionaire at 20 years old. So most of you guys know my story. I actually started in real estate wholesaling and real estate investing. That's pretty much in 3 years how I was able to become a millionaire, put a lot of those into other businesses and rental properties, and became very rich by doing this. And really in those 3 years, I really stuck to 3 main habits that helped me become a millionaire doing this method. And I really want to share them right now. Now, the first and probably one of the most important ones that no one ever talks about when it comes to becoming a millionaire really quick is you have to remove all your distractions. And what I mean by this is to become a millionaire in a short amount of time, you're going to have focus. You have to eliminate the things that remove your focus. Once you have focus and a determination, you will become unstoppable. This will also give you a ton of energy to do the tasks that actually matter. So if you're scrolling on Netflix all day, playing a bunch of video games, spending hours every single day chasing women on Tinder, you're not going to become a millionaire. Now, this is not to say you can't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a spouse, but if you are actively spending hours every single day doing non-income producing activities, that's another hour or 2 that's taking away from your dream of becoming a millionaire. This is why I had to cut out a lot of stuff when I had to come up in this business. I drastically reduced the video games I played. I really cut out most Netflix, most YouTube. And I think one really important thing was I wasn't a crazy reader. So many entrepreneurs tell you have to read books every single day to become rich. And I saw reading as an hour or 2 every single day I was probably taking away from me doing my actual business. Now, I got really rich by just focusing, cold calling, talking to sellers, going appointments, and flipping deals, right? And I feel like spending hours every single day reading a book about being an entrepreneur is actually going to take me away from actually doing real action. What I found is I got really good at my skill, my craft by actually doing it. How did I get really good at sales and talking to sellers and talking to people in real estate? Not by reading a book on it, but by actually doing it. There's no book out here that's going to give me confidence to go and actually do a deal. It actually came by me actually doing that action and removing those distractions and keeping my focus and keeping my grind going. Nobody ever talks about that. Eliminating as much distractions as possible is going to be key to your success. Now, I'm not telling you guys to go burn out or go MIA on your family, but just think about the distractions you have every single day. TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat. If you can just eliminate a couple hours of that every single day, that's extra hours you can put in your own business that'll help you compound your success. And unfortunately, we don't work a 9-to-5 job. If you're only putting 8 hours in and you're 17 years old and you become a millionaire really quick, you're gonna have to put those hours in. I was working 13, 14, even 15-hour days, and it was a grind. It was not a grind I was willing to do every single day for the rest of my life, but for 3 years, it was 100% worth that effort. Because now I can work a business where it's scaled up, where I'm working 5-10 hours a week at most, and I'm able to focus on other type of income producing activities and other businesses that I own. The next and probably one of the most important parts here is being in the right boat. Warren Buffett has an amazing quote. It's not about how hard you're rowing, but it's about being in the right boat. And that really struck a good chord with me, because I used to work 8-hour shifts as a bag boy when I was 15, 16 years old, and I was working my butt off. Bagging groceries, scrubbing toilets, literally hustling for 8 hours just for tips. And I put that same effort into real estate wholesaling, where I was just calling people who want to sell the property, putting that thing under contract and selling it to a rich landlord house flipper for $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 finder's fee. Here's the secret. I wasn't working any harder. I was just transferring the vehicle I was in, the boat I was in. Because if I did the same effort of rowing in a very nice rowboat, I would go a lot further than if I was in a really cheap and bad rowboat, or like an inflatable raft. In the nicer boat with the aerodynamics, I could row just as hard and go so much further. I think so many people really get confused on that. On top of that, when I started scaling up my operations, I hired VAs, virtual assistants, to do the calling for me. So besides me calling somebody for 5 hours a day, I had 5 VAs cold calling me for 5 hours a day, which means I got 25 hours of output on my calling. I got into a bigger boat, and I actually had people rowing for me in the boat. So if I paid them 12 bucks an hour, they would produce 30, 40 bucks an hour worth of profits, which is essentially how big corporations work. Guys, you can do drop shipping on Shopify, Facebook Facebook ads, social media marketing agencies, Amazon FBA, Forex, cryptocurrency trading, garage sale flipping, or any of the other millions of side hustles that get thrown at you on YouTube ads every single day. But the truth is, you have to choose the right boat and vehicle you're in. Even if you're not into real estate and you're watching this channel, you gotta be in the right boat. If you honestly put all your effort into it, are you gonna get far? Are you gonna become a millionaire? You just gotta choose the right boat and you'll do very well. Last but not least here is complete accountability. This was a habit that changed my life. Once I stopped making excuses of why I wasn't successful or why I wasn't making a lot of money, and I started becoming accountable to myself, that's when my income started changing. I started telling myself, hey, I'm not rich, not because of how smart I am, how good I am, or how capable I am, but by just what I was doing. So I started changing some of my habits. No, I did not get up at 3 or 4 a.m. and that changed my life. But I just started changing my boat. I started putting the effort I put in on my high school wrestling, on my grocery store job, and just put that effort into wholesaling real estate. And I started making hundreds of thousands of dollars, poured into assets, which helped me become a millionaire at 20 years old. Now I'm telling you guys, you have to eliminate your excuses. You do not get rich by sitting on your butt all day. You're gonna have to grind and you're gonna have to work hard. And if you're not working hard, you have to become accountable to yourself why you're not working hard. If you skipped an extra day of working, you have to become accountable to yourself. I can't whoop your own butt. I can't tell you what to do. I can't be your babysitter. I can't be your mommy or daddy. You have to become your own accountability partner. You can hire a coach or do whatever you want, but that's not going to lead you to the actual success you need and deserve. By keeping accountability to yourself, it'll change the mindset within you and it'll help change your entire life. I cannot teach you how to become accountable. You have to make that subconscious decision to become accountable for the actions you take and what you do. Once you do this, your life will change. Guys, these are the habits I've used in my entrepreneurship journey that's helped change my life and made me a millionaire in under 3 years, and the habits that I use daily in my own business. I'm telling you guys, if you keep these habits with yourself and keep them true to yourself and make a promise that you will do these habits, you'll become rich and successful in your business. Getting rid of your distractions, being in the right boat, and becoming extremely accountable. Extreme ownership for your actions and taking action is going to lead you to your success. I have no course to sell you. I have no special gimmick to give you. I'm just want to tell you, you need to put in the work. Nobody who's ever been successful in life or in entrepreneurship or in anything in general has gotten there in their craft by sitting on their butt all day and not doing the work. They all put in the work. So if you're willing to put in that work, make the commitment today and change your life. Guys, this is Zach Ginn signing out. If you got any value from this video, do me a big favor. Make sure you smash the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.